Not only is it unlawful in California, meaning the state already has a rule in place, he's just overriding it, it's unconstitutional because the only changes to election law like this can only take place with the permission of the legislature, which hasn't granted it to the governor.
Since July of 2000. Depending on the setting, if I were to be caught or found out in a setting where I am present with them, it could escalate to violence against me.
Don't be that fucking guy with the goddamn spiked brass knuckles getting photos taken of you. Police are gonna be like, perfect, we can prosecute these f***ers. Look how violent they are. Right? Not that we're not, but we need to hide that.
So currently I am a prospect for Rose City Antifa, and I am about halfway through the prospecting process to become a full-fledged member of Antifa.
If you ruin their day, if you like heckle them, you make them feel like they look ridiculous, you make them feel outnumbered, and therefore their whole yay yay America Trump thing is going to go by the wayside.
They reached out to me through Proton Mail, and we went back and forth, and there was an interview set to meet up in Portland. So to verify that it was me, they had me wear a white shirt and have a water bottle and show up at a Starbucks where a person was going to ID me and approach me and asked who I was, and I told them, and I followed them to the destination where the interview was going to be held. There, we went to a place called Imperial. They were getting this trade craft from someone else, someone with much more experience, someone who did this for a living. Caroline, which is the founder of RCA, moved to Sweden with her husband, who is a dual citizen. So there's a back and forth with a European connection.
Rose City Antifa holds required lectures for prospecting members in secret at, in other words, bookstore before they open. And as part of their security culture, they require us to put our phones in the bathroom next door. This bathroom is not only away from the main room where the lecture is taking place, but also has a fan that muffles any sound from the room.
The whole goal of this, right, is to get out there and do dangerous things as safely as possible.
How violent is Antifa or RCA in particular?
Practice things like an eye gouge. It takes very little pressure to injure someone's eyes.
They do not hesitate to either push back or incite some kind of violence. In our classes and in our meetings, before we do any sort of demonstration or black bloc, we talk about weapons detail and what we carry and what we should have. What is black bloc? Well, this is black bloc right now. The term is used to a tactic in which individuals conceal their identity to look uniform so that no one can be identified in an act of a crime. With RCA, it seems much more structured, almost like a company or like a business. So, I feel like there is some type of outside funding, influence, or resources being used.
Consider like destroying your enemy, not like delivering a really awesome right hand, left eye blow, It's not boxing, it's not kickboxing, it's like destroying your enemy.
Friends, I am seeing something that is completely disturbing to me. And when I say to me, I mean as an American first, then I mean as a member of the black community. I'm seeing people, white people, that are getting down on their knees and asking for forgiveness for nothing that they ever did wrong. It is disgusting. Now, I understand so many people out there in the white community, you want to say, I'm not a racist. You feel this guilt. You feel guilty over the color of your skin. And you feel guilty because the mainstream media and black folks want you to believe that oppression is your fault, that racism is your fault, that all the injustices that black folks have ever gone through is your fault. Well, they are wrong. They are dead wrong. You don't have to feel guilty for anything. If you're a good person, if you're somebody that treats people with respect, with dignity, you care about your family, you care about others, you may not even see color, all of this is just totally foreign for you. So many messages I'm getting from people that say it's foreign. I'm not a racist. I've never looked at people like that. That is the majority of America, friends. Yet we've got a mainstream media that is hell-bent on creating racial division in this country, and it's disgusting. It disgusts me, and it's sad that so many good people out there feel the need to say, I'm not a racist, and I'm sorry for my ancestors, and you are actually getting down on your knees in front of black folks. Friends, those black people are racist. I'm just going to say it like it is. They are the real racists, and you don't kowtow to racists of any color. You don't go along with anything they say. You don't agree with anything they say. You should just high step yourself away from anybody of any color that says you need to do this to me because of the color of your skin. You better just walk away. Feel confident to walk away, keep your head up high, keep your shoulders back, and you understand that you are doing the right thing. It is disgusting to me that in this country, the greatest country in the history of the world, with the most opportunities given to all people, including the black community, that there are black individuals out there that feel so bitter inside for their own issues. People got issues. Maybe they dealt with one person that was racist. Maybe they dealt with a couple instances. Maybe they dealt with a racist cop. That doesn't mean all people are racist. That doesn't mean all people owe you an apology. That doesn't mean all people need to be on their knees begging for forgiveness. If you're somebody out there that thinks that you have the right to demand somebody get on their knees and ask you for forgiveness, you disgust me. You got some real issues. And it's not with any person on this planet. It's with yourself. You hate yourself so much that in order to make yourself feel better, you got to make somebody else try to applaud you. That's what's really going on, no matter what color. But right now I'm talking to all the black folks that think it's their duty to make white people feel beneath them. That is racist. That's the definition of racism. You're being racist, and you need to knock it off. And to the white community or anybody that's felt guilt, on behalf of the black community, forgive us. I didn't do it, but I'm going to take the blame. Forgive us, for we don't know what the heck we're doing. Don't paint us all as these high-minded, pompous asses that feel like everybody owes us an apology. Don't paint us all bad, because we're not. But on behalf of the black community, please forgive us and keep on going about your business. Live your life to the best that you can, as we all should every single day. And together, we will unite under one umbrella of love and love for each other and love for America, and we will together make this country greater than it's ever been. And all the rest of the people that have issues with race, they could just fluff off to the side, but don't give them any attention. David J. Harris Jr. here. If you like my messages, please share this and subscribe to my podcast. I know you'll love it. The David J. Harris Jr. Show.
what she do.
No.
You don't know where
No.
I'm at.
I don't care what you do.
She should. I swear that the cause catch a case. Mama knows now. They don't catch a case. Don't catch a case.
She's a distraction.
Hey, don't catch a case.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to tackle 3 popular myths currently being shoved down your throat care of the scum media. The 3 myths are as follows. Firstly, that Black Lives Matter is a morally virtuous movement. 2, that taking a knee achieves something. And 3, that the UK, as well as the US, is a deeply, indeed endemically racist country. Now, in the first instance, either all lives matter or you are a racist. To elevate any particular ethnicity above others, such as Black Lives Matter does, is profoundly racist, and yet they get away with it. We can but wonder why. In the second instance, the notion to see the sight of British police officers in London facing a baying crowd taking a knee was just shameful. And I'm sure, like many of you, I watched it in something approaching disbelief. The third point is this. The notion that the UK is very racist. Can someone then please explain why people from Africa are determined to come here in vast numbers, and why those who do come here fight if they have to be deported back to Africa? How come that happens if we're so racist? Of course, we're not. Like the United States, the United Kingdom is most welcoming, and racism, whilst it by no means absent, is but a minor feature of life. And that racism reflects itself from many different communities, let's be clear. So I must advise you to fight back against the narrative being pushed down your throat by the scum media, stand up for all lives matter, and ensure that those who seek to demonise the goodness of our society are put in their respective place.
For what their forefathers have
That's
done.
right.
You understand? Keep going, man. Keep it coming, man. You understand? Keep it coming. Only a couple more, two more. Hey, Salaki, the cameraman, you can't forget. You can't forget. Can't forget how y'all's a hob over here. A brilliant producer. Man, you understand?
I'm sorry, Kurt.
Get it in, man. What these white people in here, man? What's your name? Skylar and Seth. Oh man, he named his mother knew. He named him after one of the sons of Noah. You understand? Seth. You understand? Hey man, no sweat. No sweat. Get these white people in here, man. Now, when Christ comes back and it's
What? No. Somebody please tell me what I just watched was not real. Please tell me I did not just see two stupid, dumb white people bow down and kiss a man's dirty shoe. What in the world are y'all thinking? Listen, white people, stop it with this white guilt stuff. You were not living 400 years ago. You didn't own a slave. I wasn't a slave. So there's no need to apologize for something you didn't do, okay? Get that through your head. I am embarrassed right now for all white people because this right here is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for y'all. I mean, I am. And black people, oh, this is embarrassing for us too. Why? Who in the world do these black dummies think they are to let somebody bow down and kiss their shoe? You are not a god. White people are not gods. Black people are not gods. No man should be bowing down to any other man or woman. And then to kiss a dirty shoe? Listen, white people, I don't want your apology for slavery. You were not a slave, okay? And I was not a slave. So don't apologize to me like I'm some slave, okay? Stop with the white guilt. If any white person dare bow down to me and try to kiss my shoe, if you try to kiss my shoe, the Chuck Norris is going to come out of me and I'm going to drop kick you in the mouth. Don't kiss my shoe. Let me say it one more time. White people, do not apologize and don't try to kiss my shoe, because if you do, I'm going to kick the white guilt out of you. Don't do it. Because of stupid people like this, I'm talking about these two dumb white people and these stupid black people right here. Because of people like them, we are going to go down in history as the dumbest people in the history of mankind. I'm done. No, I'm done talking. I can't do this. I'm finna lay down and I'm just finna go to sleep because I just can't do this. Nope. Good night, y'all. I know.